exciting music, let me tell you. Exciting to be up here directing it, and I know it's exciting for them to play it. You'll notice that they write for a lot of percussion. That's what's kind of cool about these tunes. It calls for 14 percussion in this tune and in that tune in the last one that we're going to do for you called Foundry. But we're going to slow it down quite a bit and do what we would call like a ballad kind of a piece in a festival situation. But it's a slower song that's a little more reflective. It kind of gives the chance for the group to kind of shine a little bit about their musicality, and you know, being able to shape the phrases, those kinds of things. And that's what kind of worked on for this. House Divided, I just want to give you a little history, because there is a little history to this that we talked about. Now, House Divided, some of you are familiar with this, is a speech that was given by Abraham Lincoln in a senatorial kind of a situation. And so I want to just kind of give you a little bit of a synopsis of what this House Divided speech has to say. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure permanently, half slave and half free. I do not expect the Union to be dissolved. I do not expect the House to fall. But I do expect it will cease to be divided. It will become all one thing or all the other. Either the opponents of slavery will arrest the further spread of it and place it where the public mind shall rest in the belief that it is in the course of ultimate extinction, or its advocates will push it forward till it shall become alike lawful in all states, old as well as new, north as well as south. Now, Brian Balmages was extremely creative in writing this piece. He kind of took, you know, the historical piece of this speech, which was written, by the way, in 1858. It was given in 1858. And he tied it in, ironically, with the song America. And America, my country, 'tis of thee, you know. The thing that is interesting to note about this song is that the lyrics were actually written in 1831, which was 27 years before Abraham Lincoln gave that speech. Now, in America, if you know the lyrics, it talks about freedom, that kind of thing. So, putting these two pieces together, you could just ask the kids, have you ever been in a situation where you've walked into a room and you were going to have a discussion about something, and maybe somebody stood up and expressed their opinion, and you've kind of like to yourself thought, I really agree with that, or I don't agree with that at all, or, oh man, they opened up a can of worms. You know, one of those things where you walk in and there's kind of some tension, some doubt, some unrest. And that's kind of how this was. And so when you hear the music, you'll hear the melody, but it won't be in its original state. They kind of augment the notes just a little bit to kind of give you that sense of uneasiness, of walking into that room knowing that something's about to happen and you're really not sure what. So we hope you enjoy House Divided. I want to reiterate just a bit about what Larry Coates said about how wonderful this experience is for kids. I really want to thank Mandy and all of the crew, all of the directors and professional musicians that came in to help these kids be able to get this music, learn just a little bit better, and maybe kind of, pump them up a little bit and just encourage them about what they're doing. It's made a huge difference. I mean, I am so thankful for those people to be able to do that with these kids. Our last song is called Foundry, and John Mackey wrote this. John Mackey is a composer that is not really known by a lot of middle school directors, but really well known in the high school and college world of teaching band. And so to be able to do a John Mackey piece is quite an accomplishment, especially for middle school students. And these kids are, man, they're just so good. They're so wonderful to work with. I want to thank the parents, man, for sticking that horn in their mouth and getting them going on 6th grade level, when they first started, maybe 5th grade for some, maybe 4th grade, I don't know for some of them, but, your encouragement has made the world a difference on what's going on up here. And, seeking out private lessons, sending them to camps, enabling them to do this kind of thing, with different honor groups. They're in situations that they aren't normally in their regular band class. I mean, I don't know any band in middle school, and I've subbed, for a year and a half now in a lot of different schools, where there's 102, really powerful students, where there's 8 tubas and, a bassoon and a couple of oboes, and, I mean, it's just, you just don't see that everywhere. So this experience is really unique in that aspect. This is where the percussion really shine. Okay, if you didn't think they were shining in that first piece, oh my goodness, wait till you're Foundry. Now, when I heard this piece, not only did I get goosebumps, it might have turned into a rash at the time, I don't know, but it was so exciting for me to listen to, and I know you'll be excited to listen to it. He wrote this piece because he wanted to expose percussion to other instruments besides the traditional snare drum, bass drum, cymbals. And so, this calls for 14 percussion, but it's quite unique in what he asks for. For example, 4 mixing bowls of different sizes. So it's about found percussion. Get it? Foundry, found percussion. Yes. And so we've got mixing bowls back there. We have anvils. What else do we have? We have, we have metal sticks. We're playing with metal sticks. How often do we ever do that? Never. Okay, we have hammers. Oh yeah, we're using hammers instead of drumsticks now. Okay. We also have, we used a garden weasel at some point. I know that. Where's the garden weasel? Yep. Where's Joe? Hold it. There it is. Yeah. Yes, a garden weasel, believe it or not. It's cool. I went to my father-in-law's and I said, we need metal. We need piles of metal. So he had all of this stuff. And Mandy was really fortunate to be able to have her father pick up some stuff. He works at Home Depot or Harbor Freight, one of those two. Anyway, we're going to pick up the garden weasel and lots of other stuff. So you're going to hear a lot of interesting percussion sounds, okay? And the music is written in a way that it kind of sounds like you're in a foundry. So you're going to get that kind of impression about that. This is an extremely technical tune. John Mackey wrote this piece really interesting, and I think it really is kind of puts some of these kids out of their comfort zone. The way he writes the rhythms. So it's extremely rhythmic and all of the pieces intertwine together, and you have to have that piece to make the other piece fit. So I hope that you'll really appreciate, the technical demands that are placed on this group. And keep in mind, they're 7th and 8th graders. And keep in mind, we've rehearsed for 5 hours and not all on this piece. So I think you'll be impressed. Hopefully you'll be as impressed as I am about it. We hope you enjoy Foundry. performance, man. Awesome.
Okay, can we get another round of applause for Mr. Burton? Thank you for supporting your child's music education. There's a lot of hard work done up here over like the past couple of days. We could use some help. Also, packing up the stage and getting everything back to the band room. We're going to let the kids go put their instruments away first, but if you can help, that'd be great. And other than that, we're done. Thank you.